Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit the subscribe button, and thank you so much for all your support back, messages, and hitting the like button and supporting the channel. Today we're going to, well, Spirit has directed me to bring out a reading about spirituality, spiritual ascension, spiritual transformation. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. And Spirit's like, yes, you are doing that. So here we are. That's the theme for the collective, or for who needs to hear it. Okay, so let's see what comes out in the cards, what messages Spirit has. But this is one thing about, I do this work full time. I've done it for well over 30 years. I was born as a young child. I had, psychic abilities with Spirit. So I've been on a very long journey with energy, okay, and other ways of living, whether you want to call it a spiritual knowing, spiritual laws, spiritual ways that things work with cause and effect and things like that. Vibration. Let's use the word vibration. So here's what I want to help you all with. Everyone's born spiritual. We're just born at different levels. Everybody can be spiritual and access it. But there's so many different aspects here. I'll try and deal with what just comes through with Spirit, because there's so many things I could talk about. So we're all born with a spirit, with spiritual gifts. We are all born spiritual. We are all born energetic. So we all have the ability to tap into that. There's different levels, and there's also different reasons why, or whether it's your purpose, or like as in a career, a job, whatever. But everyone should do their spiritual work. Everyone should get in spiritual alignment. Everybody should be in their truth, their highest potential, their greatest growth within themselves, because when you get in alignment, you affect the energetic grid of the universe, which then starts to put everybody else in alignment. And let's face it, we can all pretty much agree that we've been programmed to live outside our true authentic self. It's come through our programming, our upbringing, through reasons behind that, generational family beliefs, authorities, hierarchies. We're very programmed from when we're born to be a certain way, believe a certain way. So we're sort of brought out of our spirituality, as you all know. So it's about getting back. We're speaking higher truth here. The secrets of the universe, the high priestess. So it's all about finding that again within yourself. But this is the thing that people don't understand about spirituality and going on a spiritual transformational path. There's spirituality where you can just want to find yourself, align with yourself, work on yourself to be the best you. And that is amazing, because then your vibration's clear, you're in alignment, which it affects the ripple effect of energy, putting everything else in alignment. That's when you find the right career, the right path, the right person, the right friends, and you really resonate with them. Okay, so rather than finding yourself, going on a spiritual search, you do know who you are. It's just about tapping in and accessing. You are defining yourself. So you're better off, rather than exploring to find yourself, you already know, tap in by trying to learn to define yourself. Your likes, your dislikes, your wants, your needs, all of that. Okay, outside of belief systems, I'm talking about your true authentic self. That will help you. It's an easier way than feeling lost and despondent all the time, because when we go on spiritual journeys, and there's levels of spiritual journeys, there's reasons why. Some people actually don't get a choice. They have a purpose. It happens to them and through them. Okay, at different levels, for different intentions that Spirit has for you. And that's based on your past lives, your karma, your energy, your previous wisdom and knowledge, and incarnations, whether you believe that or not. Okay, so then we have, then spiritual ascension moves into your energy and your frequency and your vibration. So as you move through levels of spiritual transformation, you move through different spiritual laws, different levels of spiritual accountability and responsibility. And these are the things people miss. They get into spirituality or spiritual work or energy work within themselves or with others. It doesn't matter, but you must know the importance of what's going to happen. The familiar becomes unfamiliar. Everything that you know or have known becomes the unknown, okay? Everything that was comfortable, your identity, who you thought you were, it all becomes undone. And we get back to these really raw states of, the unknown, and we all pretty much don't like being in the unknown. It's scary, it's finding yourself, it's reinventing yourself, it's defining yourself, it's aligning with yourself within your true, authentic self, deprogramming yourself basically is an easier way to say it. So here's the thing, everybody should be doing that on whatever level, okay, or whatever intention is behind that. Be clear with spirit. Be very clear what you're signing up for, because I'm only using this as an example. Let's say you're like, oh, I want to be spiritual and I want to do it as a career and I want to do this and I want to do that. And a lot of people do. And they do it with the intention, my life will get better. Yes, it will. I'll get more abundance and it's more for this sort of... an energy of self-gain, okay, which is good in a positive way, not in a negative way. But what they're stepping into, they think they can use it. What I'm trying to say is to control things or get things. So a lot of people think by being in spiritual energy or being spiritual, they will tap into some energy that will get them things. That's a better way to say it. And that is not the case. That is absolutely not how it works. So keep that in mind. And if you are going to say to the universe, I want to go on a spiritual journey, to find myself, to align, to put correct energy out there, to be walking my talk, being authentic. Now, let's say I want to start working on myself just spiritually. And I'm being spiritual in all my beliefs and talk and well, then you've got to walk it. You can't go off and do a career or hang out with people or connections that are not a spiritual vibrational match to here you are over here working on yourself. To be spiritual or in a spiritual alignment, get up every day and go and do the opposite or contribute to the opposite. So then we have to look at our careers, the people we're around, the people we listen to, the energy we then put our energy into. It gets confusing to the spirit world. You can do it, but it gets confusing to the spirit world. So you're sitting here working on yourself, becoming, let's say, spiritual. It's the only way I can say it really simply. But then you go out and do these other things, which is the complete opposite energy, people, places, and situations. Confusing to the spirit, which doesn't help your spiritual growth or alignment. It gets more out of alignment. So when you want to be spiritual or get spiritual within yourself, that is truth and authentic. Spirit kind of expects you to do that on all vibrational levels, or we create chaos and distortion. And it's hard enough to go through a spiritual transition, spiritual awakening, spiritual learning, growing, a change of energy, a change of frequency. You have changes within your body, you release emotions. Emotions are attached to sicknesses, pains, dis-ease, many things, okay? Then that changes your energy frequency, that then changes your connections, what you like, what you don't like, what you can listen to, what it goes on and on and on. So people don't think of the depths, whether they're playing with spirituality, really seriously stepping into it. What we're saying is this: be mindful of what you are, your intention behind, and make your intentions clear. Put boundaries, levels of where you're going. As I said, some people don't get a choice in that, okay? It happens to them. That is because they are divinely ordered to do the work. So if you think you're going to step into spirituality, I'll call it for self-gain, so that you think you'll be able to tap into energies and utilize them for you to get self-gain. Oh, it's the complete opposite. Okay? That's number one. But yes, as your vibrational frequency does raise, clear, and get more authentic, you bring more authentic people into your life, and all of the above. More alignment, more abundance, everything flows because your energy body is harmonious with the frequency that you're putting out and resonating. There's a harmonious, therefore life becomes more harmonious and in alignment, and that affects the grid and affects all the energy around you, and you raise the people around you. That's what it's about. Okay, then we have people with actual gifts and talents. Now that takes you into another whole realm of spiritual laws, accountabilities, and responsibilities. Not just with yourself, but with everybody around you. So you don't want to start playing in that field for the wrong reasons, or playing with energies or levels of energies or dimensions that you have no training in, or was not ordered by the higher up. I fight with the higher up every day. I argue with them every day. And guess who wins? Guess who wins? Not me. So, yes, they didn't like that. So it's a really serious process to go through. And that's why, we call it healing and transformation and ascension. But it is wonderful. And what you are doing and contributing to others and the world of others is just amazing. And how you help and see people grow and become creative and get in alignment and access true love within themselves and around them, and bring that innocence back, that purity back, and that is the rewarding part of it. Most spiritual people who do spiritual work have been and do go through the worst of the worst in their life, in their experiences. They learn the most, not from a book, from life experience. They learn everything about energy, karma, laws of cause and effect, experiencing every emotion through actual physical experiences, and negative and positive, so that they have wisdom behind it. It's not from a book. It's from life experience, is true spiritual growth, and knowing yourself and being able to be truthful within yourself and hold yourself accountable as well, and how you treat others and the decisions you make, that affects the next person. So that's what spirituality is about, and that's what spiritual ascension is really about. When you go on that journey, it's not to be played with, because spirits they're serious. They don't play, they don't muck around. Don't act, don't. It's like, Spirit will bring people into your life that are a true gift, who were your spiritual, I don't know, partner, soulmate, higher divine counterpart, just a person in your life that was spiritually there to help you, had pure intention, and you treated them, you devalued them, you I don't know, let's say you juggle them, let's say you put them in pain, in suffering, in betrayal, lies, deceit, deception. Let's say you didn't see their value, you didn't see their worth. And here you were before asking for Spirit's help. They send people in, and then you can't see what's been given. That's where that's where things go really wrong for people. If you ask for Spirit's help and guidance and ascension, and they send people into your life, you need to learn to see that, value that, respect that, know the worth of that, see the spiritual gift within that person, not think, this is great, this is a great experience for me, and run back and start playing with life and making decisions, thinking you can control the order of how things are going to go, because that's what most people do. They trip themselves up. They get into this energy and then they trip themselves up, and they can create very bad karma for themselves, for their families. They step into higher frequencies and then go back to lower frequencies, and they wonder why. That just creates not chaos for them, not chaos for the other people, such a chaotic energy within the matrix. You are responsible for that. These are things people don't think about. So take it seriously, and spirituality isn't about what you... how do I say that? Spirituality is about the energy that you give or put out to others, and how that affects them, and how that affects the matrix, the vibrational frequency of the world we live in. If you're kind, if you're authentic, if you're truthful with someone, you put you in alignment, them in alignment. There's no distortion of realities, emotions, perceptions. It puts everything in alignment, even just by doing that one simple thing. The minute you're untruthful with someone, or not in your truth, or can't speak your truth, you just created everybody else to be shifted out of balance and alignment. And you are responsible and accountable for that. So spirituality is about how I be, what I do, what I contribute to, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, affects the next person, the next person, the next person, and the energy frequency that we live in. And people don't think about that. They don't want to see that. Particularly in a day where, it's become a time of transformation, whether we like it or not. And we're seeing a lot of karma at the moment. Yes, see this? A lot of people may feel in this energy. The Five of Pentacles is feeling alone, isolated, left out in the cold, abandoned, rejected. And that could be because you're going through a spiritual awakening, a spiritual ascension, finding yourself, finding your true collective, your true, what love really is for you, what happiness really is for you, what peace really is for you. Where do I align? What makes me feel good? Some of you may have to leave a lot of people. Some people may have left you. You may have left someone out in the cold, and now you're realizing that, because you're really looking into what's abundant. Queen of Pentacles is about what feeds my soul, what's solid, what's nurturing, what's loving, and The Queen of Wands is taking action in that or making that happen. We're seeing a lot of karma at the moment, and I want to quickly talk about that. Yeah, see, people are moving on, moving forward, leaving people behind. The Star card's wish fulfillment. It's Aquarian energy. It's transformation, where you're not being nurtured, or what is really being nurtured and connected for you, and you are moving forward and exploring that. So it is confirming that. But what I was going to say is this: with karma showing up, what's happening is we're moving towards what we call our North Node. This is a spiritual transformation that we've all been put in to move forward. Now, what does that mean? It means you have to get in your truth and your authenticity and align to this new energy. The old energies are gone. It's done. Okay? Stop going back into the past. It is done. It is clean up time. It is clear time to move forward. Anything of the past, I don't care if it's a soulmate, a contract, a this, a that, a job, a career, friendships, whatever. If they are falling away and they didn't work out, it means you didn't do the work. Even if they were your person, they didn't do the work, or you didn't, vice versa. Put it where it fits. You didn't pass the test. They're not coming. Everything up until now was a test of who was coming forward with you into the future, into your North Node. And if you're not in a loving relationship with that person, I'm talking past people, or people went back to their past, that's the test that's what they signed up for. Spirit has been testing people and giving people time, because I've had the Temperance card. Yep, they're not happy I'm talking about this. Yep, you missed the boat. Look, the boat has sailed. It's done, it's over, move forward. Vibrational frequencies have been set. Test results are in from the universe. The level of work that you did, the energy it's been set now. So you're off there, they're off there, this is where you're heading, right? All in whatever direction. Now you're that frequency, you'll start to realign and connect with the right people, places, and situations that are on that path with you. And for some people, see the path, I can't make it up. See the path, one path, hand of the divine, ordering this, telling you this is the way you're going. You can't fight the universe now. See, moving forward, Chariot. Very fast, the universe is stepping in here. The clock's ticking. You had your time. You either didn't pass the test, didn't see the test, didn't do the work. A lot of you, it's about you didn't do the work. You didn't do enough work. You didn't step into truth, or face your fears, or your demons, or your this, or your that, or your spiritual ascension work. The level you're at now is the level is what's been set. You go on that, and then you work on through and up on that level, on that path. We've been trying to bring this through. Celebration on that path. So you're going to start to know Temperance. I knew it would come out. Temperance has come out in every single reading lately, and that is that energy that I'm talking about. This is the higher up, bringing in balance, temperance, karmic laws, karmic justice, the balance of cause and effect. How much work you did is where you're aligned. How much you didn't do is aligned. How you affect energy, what your energy frequency is now for your next natural evolution of your future has been set. I'm going to use the word seen, judged, ordered, because Temperance is like a big universal energy that says, right, this is your frequency to move forward to that next level, and we will balance it up and set you on that. Anything not balanced or aligned with that falls away. It's got to be I pour into you, you pour into me. And what follows that is karmic justice, energy has to be give and take. You have to be the same vibrational level, heading that way. And it's all about balancing where life was imbalanced, balancing where things were out of balance, and see, heading off on a new journey. And a lot of you feel something's missing. A lot of you feel something isn't balanced. There's something missing, and that's the spiritual pull, the spiritual calling that you're feeling. Death and rebirth. 6 of Pentacles, giving who you're giving to. Can't make it up. Who you're giving to. There's a massive death and rebirth because of this Temperance card about who you're giving to, why you're giving to. Look at you defending yourself or your opinions or your beliefs or your ideas. You're really going through it. You have to go through it. You have to reevaluate. Because now you're actually receiving the, I don't want to use the word repercussions, but that's what I heard, the repercussions of your past 6, 12 months, I don't know, I'll go 2.5 years, because we've been through this massive spiritual ascension with all the planetary aspects. You know, this is, where did you stand up? Where did you defend yourself? Where did you stand in your authenticity, no matter what? Where did you stand up against the crowd, against the family, against the connection, you know, the things coming at you? Now your spirit rewards you, and that's what you're seeing, the effects of what you put in or didn't. And we've all been hit with that, all of us, all of us. So now it's an energy of feeling lost, very fast, out of nowhere, the Empress. You don't see this coming, massive expansion moving beyond your current horizons. So that's what I'm saying. The Spirit said, where you and Spirit, or Spirit has decided for you that you're moving towards, about to venture into the unknown. Any betrayal, deceit, deception, self-sabotage will be told to you, will be revealed. Some of you will have to walk away, leave others, you know, their backs are turned, they're not willing to negotiate, they're not on the same page, these guys are not on the same frequency, no one's negotiating there, nobody's willing to. There's a real separation of energies, and I've been talking about that a lot. See, judgment, a decision, the higher up, making the call for everybody. There's a lot of people here with their hands up listening to the universe. It's time to be independent, be who you are. Be authentic, be real. The Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles is about being individual, being on your own, doing it on your own, stepping in, stepping up, being entrepreneurial. That's where your abundance is. That's what alignment is. That's what truth is. If you want to avoid betrayal, deceit, deception, rejection, all of the above, and mind you, we always have to go through all things in life. Be around true people. Know who you are. Be authentic. Be truthful. Speak truth about who you are, about what you want, your values, and people. And hopefully, you hope that people be truthful in matching with that. And I'm going to add in a bit here, because I'm only here to help. I've walked this path. Most people want to be with someone because of, spiritually particularly, you hear this all the time with people who really walk a spiritual path. People want to be in their life. And it's not for them. It's for their energy. It's for their gifts. It's for their talents. It's how they can help them, how they can heal them, how they can raise them, how they can lift them. It's never about for them. It's usually about what people can take or get from you. And many spiritual people that have, walked a very long life in that will agree. You have to be more discerning who you let in your life. You have to be more discerning about what people's true intentions are. And when you're investing in them, more personally, not with professionally if you work in it, what are they bringing to your table? Are they bringing truth, honesty, loyalty, kindness, love? That, you know, I'm going to stop there. Yeah, because spiritual, yeah, see, can't make it up. You must surround yourself with like-minded people who give equal energy exchange or understand energy exchange or values or core values. If you are on a spiritual journey or ascension, you cannot be around people unless they understand your frequency, their frequency, the understanding of laws, accountability of energy, energy exchange, energy frequency, because it not only affects your life, but their life, but it'll affect yours. Learned that lesson. Yeah. And when you are authentic, real, really stepping in and have done the really hard work and faced adversity and you know, probably all the negative, horrible stuff, to be honest, it's just the shadow stuff. When you can stand in this is where you get the Nine of Pentacles, because you did the hard work. That's hard work, that's work, that's sacrifice, that's service, that's sacrifice. And look what you get, the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. That's what you get. You get alignment. You get true alignment. You get true love. You get authentic love. You get real love. Not people, places, and situations who want to gain, who want to take. And that's what's happening. Spirits rewards those, or is rewarding those, the World card, the reset. You did the work. You definitely did the work and put in the work. Yeah. Yeah. Although you don't know or can't see this in reality, Spirit wants you to know all those blocks, all those people working against you, all those people that weren't really there for the right reasons. Or now you're getting collaboration. Yeah, the sword of truth is you will end up with the Ten of Cups. And what that message is really about is Spirit saying, you know, those who truly do the work, or truly see the value, or truly understand what they're stepping into, or truly set the right intentions with energy and what they're about to do and how it affects the world, you will end up with this Ten of Cups. So keep going. That is your reward. Look, there's the new path. Because you did the healing and you understood, and karmic justice comes with all of that. All of it, all that you do. So my message is this. See, the Tower, the Lovers, the love. Lovers is also about choices, higher and lower choices. If you want to start getting into authenticity within yourself, Spirit is constantly testing you about, not testing you, but it's the way to say it, looking at the energy field around you of where you're making higher, lower choices and adjusting your energy frequency to that. That's what they're doing. And you will get the Tower either way. Like, it affects the foundation that you're coming from or living in. So there's a much deeper understanding that needs to help. And even if you've just gone and had a healing, or healing's just happened to you spontaneously, understand you're going through a whole energy shift, and you are an energy being. And your energy is just this constant, like the scales, like adjusting to your frequency being out of balance with the frequencies around you, or being in balance. Harmonized, unharmonized, neutralize, and therefore that then your energy, you're responsible for what you're putting out there in the world. Why didn't I just say that at the start? Spirit goes to me then, because you have to go on the journey. Yeah, haha, very funny. Spirit's very funny. So what other messages? Because we've got a few minutes. Oh, can you believe it? The Temperance card. Balance. The universe is stepping in, balancing elements, balancing the laws of cause of laws and effects. And that's what I meant by the time's up. The time's up. The next cycle, the next evolution into your cycle is happening whether you like it or not. And your vibrational frequency is kind of set right now. And you will head that way with certain people, places, situations, careers, this, that. And then you'll grow all within that and around those connections. And you won't get a say, really. You won't. The energies will either match or they won't. Like they'll either be in alignment or they won't. Okay? There's a lot of fear at the moment. There's a lot of fear. We've got to have this King of Wands energy. There's a lot of fear coming up because we're about to step into true authenticity, true self, alignment within your true self, your higher self, your authenticity. Therefore, what does that bring in? True love, true connections, true alignment, true this. And we spend our whole lives really being out of alignment. It's a scary place to be because we were deprogrammed out of it. And now we're stepping into it. And some of us even higher than that, okay? Even beyond that, even beyond what was our purpose. Yeah, the Magician. See, everything's just still manifesting, still happening. You need to be the King of Wands, like a warrior, like step forward, face your fears. You will be going through your deepest pains, hurts, wounds, sufferings right now. You're going to be victorious. You're going to move through. And when you do, what do we say you get? You get the Ten of Cups. You get healing. You get the Ten of Cups. You get the King of Pentacles. You get a brand new path with absolute peace, happiness, contentment, the right relationship. And you move forward this pain, this suffering at the moment. What do you get? Justice. Commitment. It's all being, at the moment, there's just pain, anguish, things out of alignment, maybe not vibrationally matching with people, things coming up. This is a hard time. I mean, this is not pretty right here. And Temperance is watching all of this. Now with and I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be brutally honest here. That's with people around you, but that's also what you contribute to, what you enabled, what you listened to, who you decided to listen to. You are responsible. That's what Spirit teaches us. And you will move forward if you face adversity and victory and security, stability, a stronger foundation. And that's the Justice card, bringing imbalance to the imbalance. I'm gonna have to wrap it up in a minute. Yep. Any resistance, any resistance to higher paths or connections right now, you will get success in the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. So anyone resisting higher connections at the moment, higher decisions, stepping through fear, you will get the breakthrough. Look, we can't make that up. The Sun card trumps every card of the deck. Everything's illuminated. You'll have the strength, the courage to go towards your Ten of Cups. And you'll be shown that. And that's what true spiritual ascension is about, facing all of that. Okay, doing the hard work, doing the sacrificial, facing those things you don't want to face, all right, within yourself. Yeah, look, can't make it up. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. I hope I've answered some questions that came in for people. I'll have a listen to that myself. And yeah, hopefully that was something that you can sit with and I've explained it properly for you. Okay, thank you. Bye.